that we have just heard a ruling. You know that we impeached the former Deputy Speaker, Amecha Selemoi, and he went to court, and we was happy with the court order. And we are here today to inform you that that verdict has been given by the High Court of Cabernet, and we want to make our remarks to that effect, to the effect of the court order that we have received, and the direction now moving forward. So before we give our Deputy Speaker, who now the courts has confirmed that he is the Deputy Speaker of Baringo County Assembly, and the procedure of installing him as the Deputy Speaker was duly followed, and the procedure of removing the former Deputy Speaker was properly followed, and there's now no any vacuum at all. So before we give him, I will invite my colleagues, Honorable Pebarar and Tochim, to make their remarks in respect to this particular verdict, a wonderful verdict that we have received, and we are grateful. So Mheshimiwa Pebarar.
Nataka kusema kwamba jambo hilo ambalo limefanyika siku ya leo, uamuzi wa koti wa kuweza kumpa nafasi Mheshimiwa Cheboiwa kama naibu spika wetu, tunafurahia sana kama viongozi wa kaunti hii, hasa sisi MCAs wa chama cha Jubilee, kwamba kile ambacho tulifanya katika assembly yetu ilikuwa sawa, na koti pia imeona ni sawa. Sasa imewadia sasa apewe nafasi ya kuweza kupeana kazi yake kama naibu spika wetu katika kaunti yetu ya Baringo, na tunaamini kwamba ana kipawa na anatosha kufanya jambo hilo na kustia this county assembly forward for the remaining tenure ya hii term yetu ya county assembly ya pili ya Baringo county assembly. Sasa uamuzi huo tumeufurahia sana, na tunataka kwamba kusema kama assembly tunangojea kuona kazi yake ambaye tunaamini kwamba anaiweza kabisa. Na yule ambaye aliondoka pia alifanya yake, lakini kuna mahali aliweza akaenda akafanya ambacho kinyume chetu cha vile tulikuwa tunatarajia, ndio tukamtoa. Hivyo sasa tunasimama na yeye kwamba tunamtakia kila laheri, na Baringo nzima wajue kwamba tumepata kiongozi ambaye anafaa na anatosha kutuongoza katika kaunti yetu ya assembly kama deputy speaker wetu. Asante sana.
The grounds.
Utuambie kama hii ni win kwa William Ruto na ni loss kwa Gideon Moi'S vile imefanyika hivi kwa sasa.
Alafu what is the grounds that
ilifanya impeaching?
Asante sana. Kwa majina ni Silas ni Silas Tochim, MCA wa Tenges, pia ni chairman ya tourism na trade. I want to applaud and I want to welcome the decision of the High Court today. And I want to say justice has been fulfilled today, and fairness has been exercised. That Amecha Selemoi, MCA for Chura Amaya, because of gross misconduct and other reasons, he was not fit to be the deputy speaker. There were many reasons that were labeled against him, among misuse of the vehicle, and again misuse of power, disrespect, and many other things. And there was an appeal, which actually the assembly decided around March, but there has been appeals here and there. But today the High Court has upholded the move of the county assembly to impeach Amecha Selemoi, and I want to praise and thank the court, the High Court, and the General Justice, Court Justice of Kenya, for following fairness. Amecha Selemoi has been the deputy speaker for almost around 3 years, but now we have a new deputy speaker, Honorable Jacob Cheboiwa, MCA for Kisanana, and also I want to wish him the best as he serves in the new docket. And in the other angle, I want to say this is a win to the wing of Mrengo, the deputy president, because this has been a war between KANU and Jubilee, and now Jubilee is the majority party in Baringo, and we've stamped our authority, which has been confirmed by the courts. And actually the ruling of the assembly is just equivalent to the ruling of High Court. meaning all the accusations and allegations labeled against Major Moi has been confirmed and it has been proved, and now we are going to proceed and forge on with the duties of the assembly. I want to make an appeal also to KANU. A few days ago, they said they have joined Jubilee, but their coming was mischievous, but we will not recognize that. Let them join KANU, let them join Jubilee in Nairobi and the president because of their interest. But in Baringo, Jubilee is the ruling party. And if KANU is really serious that they have joined Jubilee, let them withdraw from being minority party. Yeah. We have ODM party, which have only one member from Mukutani Ward, Honorable Pargay. Then he's going to be our minority leader. So if KANU are really serious with joining Jubilee, let them be in Jubilee and withdraw withdraw from being the leader of minority. And again, in Baringo, we've been having issues, but I want to appeal to Gideon to come to his senses and come down to ground and support the people of Baringo in general. We've been having the issues of disarmament, the issues of confiscating of arms in TRT, but Gideon has proved to be supporting the warlords because he has said that exercise should stop, meaning he's favoring the TRT side. Why has he been quiet when the people of Tugen, a sub-tribe of Gideon Moi, have been attacked? He has been quiet. And now when the government has taken the disarmament exercise, Gideon Moi has come out strongly and say that we want to stop that disarmament. Meaning Gideon is not considering, is not caring to the people of Tugen. Therefore, Gideon should come to his senses and know the people who chose him. He was chosen by the people of Baringo, not TRT only. So I want to say today is a very happy day for us. We want to appreciate and we are happy. Now we are going to celebrate and thank God because he has given us this victory. No more course again. This is victory to Jubilee and William Ruto. Thank you very much.
So before we welcome our Deputy Speaker, Honorable Jacob Chiboiwa, who is also the MCA Kisanana Ward, who has the confidence and the support of the majority of the House. Before we welcome him, I want to make the following remarks. That we applaud the judgment that has been given by the High Court of Kabarnet, the High Court of Kenya stationed in Kabarnet today, that they will not meddle with our decision in the House, that the wish of the majority prevails. The part that the judge insisted was that he will not, and the courts will not wish to meddle with affairs of the County Assembly of Baringo, and that he has noted that the wish of the majority was that we remove the Deputy Speaker, the former Deputy Speaker, Major Moi, and replace him with Honorable Jacob Chiboiwa. We want to applaud the High Court for that decision. That really, as a House, we are meant to have our independence. We are meant to exercise our roles of representation, of oversight, and legislative without interference. And the judge has actually brought order and sanity to the County Assembly of Baringo, because what would have happened if Moi had been reinstated and he does not have our confidence? We were not willing as majority to have him chair us anymore, to have him chair either liaison committee, which by law and by the standing orders of the County Assembly, it is the Deputy Speaker who should chair the liaison committee. What would have happened if he would have been brought back again? So we want to thank the High Court for seeing it fit not to interfere with the manner in which we are supposed to transact business and to ensure that our autonomy is respected. This will now bring proper order here as we move seamlessly in moving forward. We assured the people of, the second item, we assured the people of Baringo when we appeared before them that we followed due procedure. And we didn't do what we did because of malice or ill will or any other ill motive. We did what we did because we believed it was in good faith. The same house that elected Amecha Selemoy unanimously, without any fault, because he went unopposed, is the same house that removed him. And we told the people of Baringo that we followed the law, procedure as it should have been. But later on, we saw Kamget and Selemoy and his surrogates chest stamping to the people of Baringo that, you know, the courts have returned us, that justice has been done. And we were clear to our friends, Kamget and company, that we had not made our case anywhere in any court before any judge in the Republic of Kenya. And we were clear that when we present our case, we will also be heard. And it was premature for them to have come here and just stamp and you know, engage us in all this drama when indeed we had not presented our case. And I'm happy that when we presented our case, eventually, we have been heard and justice has been done. So we really want to appreciate that one. And we now want to say that it is time to move forward. I think as Honorable Tochima said, we want to make it clear that we in this house, we who subscribe to the ideology of the Jubilee government, as it were, led by the President of the Republic of Kenya and the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, we that eventually got elected and nominated in Jubilee are the majority and are the ruling majority, both in the Assembly and the county government of Baringo. So this idea of Kamget and Gladwell and Gideon all the time engaging us in drama and trying to twist us and that kind of thing needs to be clear, that there should be order. If all these arrangements being done in Nairobi are anything to go by, that is for Nairobi, and that is for them in Nairobi to do whatever they want to do. But for us here, we are very clear in the direction that we want to go. And this idea that you will intimidate the Deputy President in Nairobi and intimidate him everywhere, and you can start making pronouncements here that we will impeach him. And by the way, Selemoy should know that these threats of intimidations of impeachment started with them. They were the ones running everywhere that, you know, when assembly begins, we will impeach the Deputy President and that kind of thing. And eventually, the impeachment is not only captured in the Assembly, in the National Assembly and in the Senate, it is also captured in the County Assembly. Impeachment can be done in Senate, it can be done in National Assembly, it can also be done in the County Assembly. So we had issues with him that we had wanted to sort out of those procedures, but now because they were very keen on impeachments, we served them the coffee. And they have taken the coffee. Yeah. And we want them to enjoy the coffee. Yes. Because that is what we served them. Finally, is we want to give our 100% assurance to our new Deputy Speaker, Honorable Jacob Cheboiwo. Honorable Jacob Cheboiwo is serving his third term as an elected leader. He served as a councillor in the first term. He served as an MCA among the founding MCAs. And he is now serving his second term. He's our senior by all means. And we want to assure the people of Baringo that we are getting a competent, sober Deputy Speaker. And he has our 100% support. And we look forward to proper engagements moving forward. So it is now my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to invite the Deputy Speaker of Baringo County Assembly, Honorable Jacob Cheboiwo.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, members. I'm Honorable Jacob Cheboiwo, the incoming Deputy Speaker of Baringo County Assembly. First of all, I want to thank our Almighty God for the long time that He has given us to be patient and for the victory that we have gotten here today. I want also to thank my fellow members, the members of the County Assembly of Baringo, for giving their own trust on me. They have entrusted on me, and they have given me to lead them as their Deputy Speaker, as well as the liaison chairperson. Members, it has been long, since 17 March, when I was elected to take over the Deputy Speaker of Baringo County Assembly, when the former Deputy Speaker was ousted out by impeachment, and he went to court to challenge. He was served by court order. We obeyed the law, and I told my fellow colleagues that let us be patient, because patience pays. Today, we have won the case. We have received our victory, and we want to thank God and to thank all those who participated, led by our lawyer Makare. We want to thank him so much because he did a lot of work. Our also legal team from the county assembly led by Benedicto Retich, our speaker and our clerk to the county assembly. I want also to thank them because they all move in one direction. That's why we won the case. I want also to give my welcome to all members, those who were in the opposing hands, those who were in the other deal, the 9 of them. As the deputy speaker, I will serve all of them as one team, members of the county assembly. As the liaison committee, I will also lead all the chairs of the committees on doing their own oversight. I know it is not an easy work to oversight the executive, and being a senior member in this county assembly, I know all the logistics that we are going to undertake so that our members can be empowered to oversight the executive in all the departments, all the things that the county governments intend to do, all the budget processes, all the oversight of the finances and so on. So we are prepared. As the new deputy speaker, I'm prepared and I've given myself to serve this nation, this county government, and my ward, the Sanana ward. I want also to thank my people. And starting from today, we will plan the events whereby the liaison committee will sit so that we instruct on what every committee will be doing at a certain time. We plan our own work, we prepare our own work plan so that we make sure that Baringo County Assembly achieve what intend to achieve or what they are planned to achieve for the remaining time before the coming election. So mine is not mine today because I'm very happy for having served as the deputy speaker. That is the highest post that I have ever sat on since I was elected. And I hope going forward, we will chat way forward as we attain other things and serve this nation. On the national events, I want to call upon the Law Society of Kenya to take their position and defend the Constitution of Kenya 2010, because all the entities in the governance should be, those which are independent should be given their independency. The county assembly, the national assembly, the senate should be independent to do their own things as it is supposed to do. I know the committee issues are stand by the committee members. The committee members as the appointments from their own parties. Their parties select people to serve on the committees, and who to chair the committees is actually the power of those people who are serving in those committees, and should not be interfered anyhow. Also, the judge, the judiciary. The judiciary is an independent body and should also be undertaken care of by the Law Society and the National Assembly and the Senate, because we need to assist them so that they can serve the nation by giving justice to whoever wants justice from them. Finally, on the issue of the coalitions that is being performed, this coalition has nothing to assist this nation right now. We have only 2 years to election. We know our election as the party is earlier, 4th April 2022. It is 2 years from now, and we should be planning now to implement the developments that we have planned and start judging way forward on how to take over the next government. And that is our plan, as all of us, the elected people, and those who need the seats, are preparing themselves on how they are going to take over from 2022. This one is ending. The last budget, and now we are doing the last budget, the second last budget. This is 2020-2021 budget. We are remaining with 2021-2022 budget so that we go for election. So we should not be mingling anyhow or doing anyhow or making people to fight each other because of just the small powers that we need. We need Kenyans to stay in unity. We need Kenyans to work together. We need cohesion among all communities. We need people to stay in peace. We don't need to be hearing some people have been looted, some people have done some other things which is not according to the law. Like now the issue of cattle rustling in Baringo, the issue of floods is affecting our people, and we need the government to chip in and assist the people who have been affected by the floods. I am the chairman of disaster before I became the DS. Now I know I learn over that. And we have seen how our people have been suffering, especially in Baringo South, where most of the schools have been swallowed by the lakes. Most of the health centers have been swallowed by the lakes. We need the government to go into and assist the people. Also, the issue of landslides we have seen in the Elgeyo Marakwet. We have seen floods in the western side. Putalangi, we went there as a committee and we saw how people are suffering. So we need the government to do handle and assist the people of Kenya. We don't need this black game of politics. These things will not assist us. Aiding one another does not assist. Everybody has his own people. Everybody has his own region. Everybody has his own tribe. Everybody has people, followers. Those people who are following him. Those people who are who are following him in all the agendas that he's forming. So what I want to say is to the government of the day, is that bring unity to all communities, bring unity to all regions. We have the Rift Valley, we have the Western, we have the Central, we have the Coast, we have the Northeastern and the Eastern. Let the people, all the people work together. Bring all the people together. The President of the Republic of Kenya, I want to request to you, don't disrupt what you had formed. You had brought in a very good unity that the Kalenjin and the Gikuyu will never fight. The Kalenjin and the Luos will never fight. We need all the people to work together as Kenyans. We are all Kenyans. We are part of the nation of Kenya, and we need to be respected in all avenues. So as the Deputy Speaker, I don't have much to say today. I am only rejoicing because I have won this seat, and I want to say that we will work together as we go ahead. With my members of the County Assembly, let us work together, support me in all whatever. I know one person cannot own all the knowledge. Knowledge is diverse from each individual, and I want to say that for the rest of the members, support me. In the liaison, the all chairs support me. In the House, all members support me, and our clerks to support us so that we run this assembly as it is supposed to be. Thank you. God bless you.